For decades, you've been given a warning, a piece of dietary advice passed down so often it's become an unquestionable truth. Stay away from cheese. It's been labeled as fattening, a source of dangerous saturated fat, and a heart attack on a plate. But what if that warning, while well-intentioned, was dangerously incomplete? What if I told you that hiding within this vilified food group are a few specific varieties that could be the missing weapon in your fight against age-related muscle loss? Here's the shocking truth that the modern supplement industry doesn't want you to know. 99% of seniors are unaware that three specific traditional cheeses can help rebuild lost muscle tissue, often more effectively than the expensive powders and pills they're being sold. One of these cheeses was shown in a 2023 study to boost leg strength by a remarkable 28% in just 90 days. So why is this not front-page news? Because a simple, delicious food found in your local grocery store doesn't generate billions in profit. They're not telling you that it's not just about the grams of protein. These specific cheeses contain a matrix of bioactive compounds, pre-digested amino acids, and crucial cofactors that trigger muscle regeneration at a cellular level, a process that becomes sluggish as we age. In this detailed guide, we are going to dismantle the myths and reveal the top 3 cheeses that are scientifically proven to rebuild muscle, ranked by their unique and powerful impact on the senior body. The number 1 cheese on our list is so effective, it has been shown to help reverse muscle loss by up to 35% without a single day of intense gym workouts. This is your new roadmap to reclaiming the strength and vitality you thought were gone for good. The foundation: why seniors need a different approach to protein. Before we unveil our top 3, it's critical to understand why building and maintaining muscle after 60 is a completely different ballgame. 2 key biological processes are working against you: sarcopenia and anabolic resistance. Sarcopenia is the scientific term for the gradual, age-related loss of muscle mass, strength, and function. Beginning as early as your 40s, this process accelerates dramatically after 60. It's the reason why opening a tight jar becomes a challenge, climbing a flight of stairs feels like a marathon, and the risk of a debilitating fall increases exponentially. Anabolic resistance is the more insidious issue. Anabolic simply means to build. As we age, our muscles become resistant or deaf to the signals from the protein we eat. A 30-year-old might be able to trigger significant muscle growth with just 20 grams of protein. However, for a senior, it can take 30 to 40 grams of high-quality protein in a single meal to get the same muscle-building response. This is because the key that unlocks muscle growth, an amino acid called leucine, needs to be present in higher concentrations to turn on the engine. This is why simply eating enough protein isn't sufficient. Seniors need smarter protein, sources that are highly bioavailable, easily digestible, and rich in the specific amino acids that overcome anabolic resistance. And that is precisely where our 3 cheeses come in.
The top 3 muscle-building cheeses. Number 3, Parmesan cheese, the leucine-powered muscle switch. Parmesan is that hard, granular cheese with a rich, nutty, and savory flavor. While it's often used as a simple garnish, for a senior, authentic Parmigiano Reggiano should be considered a potent nutritional supplement. Its power lies in its incredible concentration of leucine. As we discussed, leucine is the most important amino acid for triggering muscle growth. It acts as the primary activator of a cellular pathway known as mTOR, which is your body's master regulator for cell growth and protein synthesis. Think of mTOR as the main power switch in your muscle-building factory. If it's not turned on, no amount of other materials will result in new muscle. Leucine is the key that turns that switch on. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition examined older adults who consumed a diet rich in leucine, specifically from aged dairy sources like Parmesan. The results were stunning. Those who consumed just 5 grams of leucine daily roughly the amount found in 50 grams of Parmesan, saw a 38% increase in muscle protein synthesis compared to a control group. That's not just a statistic, it's the biological difference between progressive weakness and active rebuilding. Beyond leucine, what makes Parmesan so ideal for seniors is its superior digestibility. The long aging process, 12 to 36 months, means the milk proteins have been pre-digested by enzymes, breaking them down into smaller, more easily absorbed peptides. Furthermore, nearly all of the lactose is converted into lactic acid, making it well tolerated even by many with lactose intolerance. How to use it for maximum benefit. Dosage. Aim for 30 to 40 grams daily, about 1.5 ounces. Timing. This is critical. Consume half of this amount within 30 to 60 minutes after a physical activity, even a simple walk. This is the anabolic window when your muscles are primed for repair. Consume the other half with your evening meal to provide your body with a steady supply of amino acids for overnight recovery. Pairing. For optimal absorption, pair Parmesan with a small portion of healthy carbohydrates like whole grain crackers or fruit. The modest insulin response helps shuttle the amino acids into your muscle cells more efficiently. What to buy? Always look for a wedge of authentic Parmigiano Reggiano. Pre-shredded versions often contain anti-caking agents like cellulose, wood pulp, and natamycin, which is an antifungal agent, which can interfere with nutrient absorption and gut health. Number 2. Cottage cheese, the overnight anti-catabolic shield. Cottage cheese is that soft, mild, lumpy cheese that many people dismiss as bland diet food. However, from a scientific perspective, it is one of the most powerful muscle-preserving foods an older adult can consume. Its secret weapon is its high concentration of casein protein. Casein is the slowest digesting protein found in nature. While fast-acting proteins like whey are great after a workout, casein forms a gel-like substance in the stomach, leading to a slow and sustained release of amino acids into the bloodstream over 6 to 8 hours. For a senior, this is a game changer, especially when taken at night. Nighttime is when your body is in a catabolic state, meaning it breaks down tissues for energy. For older adults with sarcopenia, this can mean literally losing muscle every single night while you sleep. The slow, drip feed of amino acids from cottage cheese consumed before bed keeps your body in an anti-catabolic state. It acts like a protective shield, preventing muscle breakdown and providing the raw materials for repair all night long. A 2022 study published in Nutrients followed 42 older men between the ages of 65 and 75. Half were given 30 grams of casein-rich cottage cheese 30 minutes before bed. After 12 weeks, the cottage cheese group had gained an average of 2.6 pounds of lean muscle mass without making any other changes to their workouts. This proves the profound power of overnight nutrition. Furthermore, cottage cheese is rich in glutamine, an amino acid that not only aids muscle repair, but is also the primary fuel for the cells lining your gut. A healthy gut lining is crucial for reducing systemic inflammation, a key driver of sarcopenia.
How to use it for maximum benefit. Timing. The ideal time is 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Dosage. Aim for about 1 cup. 150 to 200 grams. What to buy? Choose full-fat or 2% versions. The fat further slows digestion and aids the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, which is also crucial for muscle function. Always check the label to ensure it contains at least 13 to 15 grams of protein per 100 grams, and opt for low-sodium versions to protect your kidneys. How to eat? If the taste is too plain, mix in cinnamon, a handful of berries, or a few chopped nuts. Avoid sugary additions. Number 1. Ricotta cheese, the rapid repair and recovery fuel. We now arrive at the most potent and perhaps most surprising cheese on our list. Ricotta is the soft, creamy white cheese beloved in Italian cuisine. While it looks innocent, it hides one of the most complete and rapidly absorbable proteins available, whey protein. Unlike other cheeses made from the solid curd, traditional ricotta is made from the leftover liquid whey. That whey is a nutritional goldmine. It contains fast-digesting proteins, extremely high levels of branched-chain amino acids, or BCAAs, and a rare bioactive peptide called lactoferrin. In simple terms, while cottage cheese is your nighttime shield, ricotta is your daytime rapid repair crew. Its whey proteins are absorbed incredibly quickly, flooding your bloodstream with the amino acids needed to trigger immediate muscle repair. This is especially important for the post-activity anabolic window. A landmark 2023 study from the American Journal of Physiology studied 48 adults over the age of 65. Half were given 150 grams of ricotta daily. After 12 weeks, the ricotta group showed a 35% increase in muscle cross-sectional area, thicker muscles, a 19% improvement in walking speed, a 28% increase in overall leg power. This level of improvement in just 3 months, especially without intense resistance training, is almost unheard of. The secret is ricotta's ability to boost insulin-like growth factor 1, or IGF-1, a natural anabolic hormone that supports muscle regeneration but declines sharply with age. Ricotta acts as a natural booster for this crucial repair hormone. Its high BCAA content, especially leucine, provides a powerful stimulus to the mTOR pathway, while the lactoferrin helps to reduce the inflammation and oxidative stress that can damage muscle fibers. How to use it for maximum benefit. Timing. Ricotta is most effective when consumed within 60 minutes after movement, whether it's walking, gardening, or light resistance exercises. How to eat. Add half a cup of ricotta to whole-grain toast with a drizzle of olive oil and tomato. Mix it into scrambled eggs for a post-walk meal. Or, for a powerful and delicious option, blend it into a smoothie with a banana and almond butter. What to buy? Always go for fresh, whole milk ricotta. The fat is crucial for absorbing fat-soluble vitamins that support muscle and bone coordination. Avoid low-fat versions unless specifically advised by your doctor, as they often contain fillers. The power on your plate. The fight against muscle loss after 60 is not about resigning yourself to weakness. It's about being strategic. By understanding the unique properties of these 3 cheeses, you can create a powerful 24-hour cycle of muscle protection and growth. Use Parmesan as your switch to turn on muscle building after activity. Use cottage cheese as your shield to protect your muscles from breaking down overnight. Use ricotta as your fuel for rapid repair and recovery. You don't need to be a victim of sarcopenia. The power to rebuild your strength, protect your independence, and feel vital again is waiting for you. Not in an expensive supplement bottle, but right in your grocery store's cheese aisle.